I wish I could see what I was doing.
Good evening and welcome to the commencement exercise for the Seacoast and Revere High School class of 2022. My name is John Perella. Yes, this is a very quiet crowd today. This is a celebration. This class isn't known for being quiet, so I don't expect it to be too quiet. My name is John Perella and I am proud to be the principal of Revere High School. We will begin tonight's celebration with the presentation of colors by the Revere High School JROTC Color Guard and the playing of the national anthem by Senior Noelis Aponte.
March time, march! Left pivot, march! Colors, halt! Reset, arms!
Thank you, Noelis, for that beautiful rendition. Please remain standing and help me welcome the Revere High School Class President, Shema Boris, who will lead us in the salute of the American flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic of which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Order! Arms! Right pivot! March! Forward! March!
Thank you. Invited guests, please be seated. Class of 2022, please be seated. Parents, family, friends, and neighbors, distinguished educators, and most of all, graduating seniors, it's finally graduation time. I'd like to begin tonight by welcoming the following elected allies in public education who have joined us in today's festivities. Mr. Stephen Morabito, Counselor at Large. Mr. Mark Silvestri, Counselor at Large. Mr. Pat Keefe, Counselor at Large. And our State Representative, Ms. Jessica Giannino. The Mayor of this great city, Revere, the Honorable Brian Arrigo. Members of our Revere School Committee, Vice Chair, Ms. Stacy Bronson Rizzo, Secretary, Ms. Susan Gravelisi, Mr. Michael Franti, Mr. John Kingston, Ms. Aisha Milbury Ellis, and Ms. Carol Ty. From the Revere Public School community, Assistant Superintendents Dr. Richie Galucci, Dr. Lorenzo Garcia, Dr. Danielle Mocaba Bernardo. The leader of the Revere Public Schools, Superintendent Dr. Diane Kelly. Deputy Principal of Revere High School, Ms. Leah Tuckman. The Assistant Principal of Seacoast High School, Ms. Stacy Lavoti. And the Principal of Seacoast High School, Dr. Stacy Mulligan. And finally, I would like to thank many of the faculty who joined us today and many who have been unable to, who played a significant role in getting these beautiful students here tonight. Thank you very much. At this time, it is my honor to also introduce members of the Revere Public School Committee who have joined us on the stage but will not be speaking tonight. The Revere High School Class Secretary, Maja Luidi. And the Revere High School Class Treasurer, Haley Anchetta. And lastly, but of course not leastly, there are many people who work behind the scenes for hours and days and weeks to make sure that this comes out okay. Not okay, great. This includes hundreds of teachers volunteering their time, giving out flowers, making sure that students get all the credits they deserve. Buildings and grounds, the custodians of Revere High School who spent the entire day here today ensuring that these seats were perfectly set up. Mr. Kyle Svensson, Director of Buildings and Grounds. And I would say most importantly for me, two wonderful, beautiful women, Miss Gina Creo and Rose Gordias. If you can come so we can see you. They're behind here. Come on out. I want everybody to see who you are. You have to stand there. I'm not going to stop. That's Rose, and that's Gina. We have spent the past 4 years making magic in the high school main office. That actually didn't sound good, but we made great things happen for us in the main office. My dear class of 2022, welcome to your commencement. This is a ceremony of you, our kin, our clan, our community. And tonight, we renew our hopes through you. I'm incredibly fortunate to have been part of 10 graduations as a principal and another 12 as an administrator and teacher. Graduation day, this may be a surprise to some of you, has been the most exciting and frightful day for me every single year. It is equal parts exhilarating and terrifying. This graduation, however, is quite different. I have the distinct privilege of entering Revere High School in my first year as the principal with all of you back in August of 2018. Seems like a very long time ago. Together, we have ridden this wild roller coaster of a high school experience. And together, we are graduating into a world of real need, real challenge, yet potent possibility. These 4 years have connected us in a deep, special, and singular way. Together we came in, and together we're going out. Billy Joel, who is an entertainer, and I hope you have heard of already, but if not, find his music, shared that life is a series of hellos and goodbyes. And this is the cosmos in balance. Before I say goodbye, I would like to first say hello. And it is with immense fondness and hope that I get to introduce Revere High School's next flagship principal, Mr. Christopher Bowen. Where are you, Chris? Please raise your hand. I believe in Chris, and I know in my heart that he is the right person to next lead this high school. Class of 2022, thank you for sharing this part of the journey with me. I have learned so much from and with you. I am a better educator, a better father, and a better person because of the time that we spent together. Because of the lessons and the friendships that you have shared with me and from your inextinguishable spirit. I truly hope that you all find happiness and love in your next great adventure. You will forever be in my heart. Thank you very much. Please join me in welcoming the mayor of our wonderful city of Revere, the Honorable Brian Arrigo.
Good evening, everyone. Superintendent Kelly, Dr. Perella, distinguished staff, faculty, invited guests, parents, friends, and most important, graduates of the Revere High School class of 2022. Let me just start off by saying it feels really great to be up on stage once again. The class of 2022 endured a high school experience unlike any other in our history. When I'm asked to give graduation addresses, I attempt to bring words of inspiration and impart some lesson of my own experiences. But as I stand here today before you, your life and your lessons are far from what I could have ever imagined. The life that you all are living today and the world that you're heading into is dramatically different than the one that you entered freshman year. Not to mention June of 1998, when I was sitting in those chairs. And to take you back there, this is how carefree life was in 1998. Gas was about $1 a gallon. The Backstreet Boys were the top of the Billboard 100, and Apple just released their first iMac. No iPhone, no iPads. We barely had the internet, no email, no Amazon Prime deliveries, no social media, thank God. And social issues like justice, inequality, violence, those issues were discussed in ways that brought more respect and peace for one another, rather than driving divisiveness across ideologies, race, or culture. Our city has always been a brilliant example of how new Americans can build a dream of better for the next generation. And today, you all carry that tradition on with your commencement. Your class, the class of 2022, will be our champions for progress and possibility. Because of your unique experiences and the challenges that you've already learned to pivot from, each of you have the skills and the fortitude to drive a new course of progress for our collective futures. Sure, your high school experience was a lot different than mine, but I have to say that you inspired me. You inspired me to do more, to act more intentionally, to be more urgent in addressing the pandemic and all of the disparities that it revealed. Because of you, your resiliency, your advocacy for each other, we have a city that is growing faster than any other in the Commonwealth. Be proud of who you are and where you're from. You've earned every step along the way. Every single one of you who will walk on the stage tonight showed up for class, for the most part, despite everything that the world was facing. You came to school even when we made you wear masks, and you came to school even though every day was more confusing and frustrating than the one before. You went to games, you participated in your clubs, you applied to the colleges of your dreams, and you did it all together. Your strength inspires me. Of all of the 443 graduates of the class of 2022, there is one in particular that I have to pick on. And I know he's going to hate me for it, but tough luck. I have the mic. Johnny Belia, who is my nephew, it will be my first nephew to graduate from high school. And he has plans to graduate and go on to UMass Lowell. And I am incredibly proud of the young man that you've become and all that you've accomplished. I am honored to be able to share this night with you. I am proud to call myself your uncle, and I know that Da is watching over tonight and looking down and smiling. As I look out at the rest of the class, I see a class bonded in strength that got you through unforeseen circumstances. I see future leaders, doctors, community builders. I see future change makers, innovators, entrepreneurs. I see the future of Revere and beyond. I hope that you take all of your days, the good and the bad, with a new understanding of yourself and each other. Go about your days deliberately, unafraid of failure, and you will thrive. Seek out the good in every experience. Share your qualities and differences, and embrace the qualities and differences of those that you meet along your journey. Take care of yourself. Laugh and cry. Rest. Never avoid the opportunity to be joyful. Accept change. Use your energy, your creativity, your ingenuity to help your community prosper. You are the Revere High School class of 2022. Your city is proud of you, and we wish you well. Your next phase of life awaits you. Go make it happen. And please make sure you take time to enjoy every moment. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. The Revere High School Poet Laureate is an incredibly talented person who I've grown to know and appreciate throughout the past few years. He will be attending UMass Amherst, the flagship, this fall. Mr. Parker Laguerre.
Hello. It's wonderful to see you all here today. Hello. So I'm here to perform a poem for you. It is called 4 Years by none other than myself. Us blank slate youngsters. After middle school, we chased a new horizon, glory bound. Or boredom bound, less classes made you drool. Together, strong, 4 years with bright eyes round. Maybe 3, or fewer, possibly, in case between dull walls and lockers first, then home. And 2 weeks passed impossibly, no longer break the joke we once rehearsed. Our junior year allowed a fresh return, a lunch outside the caf with chirping birds, in person, hopeful days for which we yearned. Oh, students here before me, heed my words. Our tunnel's end awaits here, now, at last. A bright horizon nears us. Chase it fast. Thank you.
Thank you, Parker. For the second time in 2 years, Dr. Lena Marie Rockwood has taken on the awesome responsibility of leading our senior class to graduation. At this time, I'd like to ask Doc Rock to come up and say a few words.
Good evening, everyone. I am thrilled to share this graduation celebration for the class of 22. As many of you know, I'm a passionate reader, and as a result, I have a fascination with words. As I reflected on our time together over this past year, a few words came to mind. The first word was personality, because there is no question that this class that is graduating tonight is full of the most amazing personalities. Some of you are quiet and observant, while others can be a bit boisterous at times, but I won't mention any names. And these qualities helped you find exactly where you belong, whether it was academics, sports, music, art, drama, FEM, esports, robotics, student activism, elevation of your student voices, or even if it was through the work of JROTC and all the snow angels out there. Your outstanding personalities have been appreciated by many, and we will always remember you for that joy and excitement that we experienced with you every day. The second word that came to mind was tenacity. Tenacity is determination even in the face of challenges. When I think about your high school journey and all of the challenges you have faced over the past couple of years, from changing assistant principals to shifting to remote learning to moving into hybrid scheduling, you all adapted so well to the many adjustments that came your way. You are the perfect example of tenacity. The third word is achievement. It's your graduation day. You've studied, you've done hours of homework, taken countless tests, stressed waiting for your grades to come in. And today we celebrate your academic achievement. Enjoy this moment that you've earned with your hard work. We're all so proud of you. I would like you to think about these three words and take them with you as you continue in the next stage of your journey. Let your personality shine, be tenacious, and you will achieve anything you put your mind to. Congratulations and have a great night to all. So, I brought a friend with me today who has a couple of words to share also. Mr. Friesen.
Thank you, Dr. Rockwood. Good evening. It is an honor to be able to say a few words to my favorite Revere High School class, the class of 2022. Dr. Rockwood reached out a few weeks ago about this opportunity, and my first thought was, really? Do they even remember me? And then I thought back to the past 3 years that we spent together at RHS, and man, did we go through a lot in this journey together. I spent the past year working at the Beachmont Elementary School in Revere and find myself constantly thinking about the K-12 journey and the goal that one day our current elementary students will be walking across the same stage. Class of 2022, make sure to take some time to reflect on your journey and remember the choices that you made to get you to where you are today. And if you aren't happy with them, today, it's never too late to make a change. Roughly 20 years ago in Westfield, New Jersey, I sat on a similar football field, surrounded by family and friends, and teachers at my high school graduation. I remember feeling excited and understanding that this would be the last time that I would see many of my classmates with whom I spent so much time during the K-12 education. As an 18-year-old, believe it or not, I thought I had it all figured out. I remember having a plan and set ambitious career and life goals for myself, but as the famous Mike Tyson quote goes, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. And that has been my experience over the past 20 years. You think you have it figured out, and life has a weird way of throwing in the occasional curveball and humbling you when all is going well. I do firmly believe that is how we respond to adversity that matters. Class of 2022, you have experienced countless moments of adversity in the past 4 years, and I am so proud of how you responded. I want to wish you all the best of luck wherever you go from here. Make sure you enjoy the ride. As an elementary school principal, I do feel like the words of Robert Fulham's poem, "All I Really Need to Know I Learned in Kindergarten," ring true. Here's part of that poem. Share everything. Play fair. Don't hit people. Put things back where you found them. Clean up your own mess. Don't take things that aren't yours. Say you're sorry when you hurt somebody. Wash your hands before you eat. Flush. That's my favorite. Warm cookies and cold milk are good for you. Live a balanced life. Learn some and think some, and draw and paint and sing and dance, and play and work every day some. Class of 2022, make your lives extraordinary. Do great things. Make your family proud. I'm proud of all of you.
Thank you, Mr. Fries, and we miss you dearly at the high school. And thank you, Dr. Rockwood. It is my honor and pleasure to ask Dr. Stacy Mulligan, the principal of Seacoast High School, to introduce our first student speaker this evening.
Good evening, Revere High School and Seacoast families. My name is Dr. Stacy Mulligan, and I am the proud leader of Seacoast Alternative High School. It gives me great pleasure to say farewell and best wishes to the class of 2022 this evening. I am so proud of my students. My students have overcome monumental obstacles in their lives, and they continue to achieve. The Seacoast teachers and I would like to extend a heartfelt congratulations to the final class of Seacoast, the class of 2022. And now I'm honored to introduce this year's graduation speaker, Alexia Helen Serino. Lexi arrived at Seacoast in the fall of 2019. If you don't know Lexi, here are some amazing qualities about this pint-sized firework. She embraces all of the arts. She is a very talented, self-taught musician. She has gorgeous artwork that is displayed throughout the walls of Seacoast. She is a free spirit who is always down for an adventure, and she has no fear when it comes to trying something new. Back in January, Lexi asked if she could speak with me privately in my office. When she came in, she was visibly shaken and a little weepy. She, like many of us this year, were experiencing some challenges outside of school. Her weeping changed to heavy sobs, and tears streamed down her face. She took a deep breath and looked in my eyes and said, "I will never give up, Dr. Mulligan. I don't care who tries to stop me, but I will graduate this year no matter what." I am sure many of you are familiar with the expression, "Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned." Well, it should now be, "Hell hath no fury when Alexia is scorned." I am sure everybody in this audience is well aware of a young woman who was on a mission. That day in my office, Lexi started her self-empowerment journey. Lexi doubled up on her in-person classes, even when we said it would be too much. She plowed through her Apex online classes, even when we said, take one at a time. She enrolled in a pilot program that was an hour and a half away and never once said, "I can't do it." She earned 6 college credits in 4 months' time. She was doing so well that her professor reached out to me and said, can she be a teaching assistant for her classmates? And finally, Lexi was our first student to be accepted for a year 13 at Digital Ready. So this fall, Lexi will be taking classes in digital fabrication, robotics, and artificial intelligence, as well as participating in work-based experiences. When she graduates from this program, after 1 year, she'll have 18 credits at no cost to her. We are all so proud of Lexi's accomplishments this year and throughout her time at Seacoast. I'd like to finish with a short poem for a strong little lady. This poem is by Rupi Kaur. It's titled, What the Greatest Lesson a Woman Should Learn. That since day one, she's already had everything she needs within herself. It's the world that convinced her that she did not. I'd like to introduce the Seacoast 2022 graduation speaker, Alexia Helen Serino.
Hello, class of 22, friends, family, teachers, and city officials. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Alexia Serino, and if you don't, it's most likely because I've been at Seacoast for the past 3 years. I definitely don't think I could have accomplished what I've had without the staff and teacher by my side. I want to start off with a thank you to Dr. Mulligan and Ms. Lavoti for giving me the honor of speaking at today's graduation ceremony representing Seacoast. I also want to thank my friends and family who supported me, and also the English teachers who helped me put this speech together. It has been an eventful 4 years of high school, but for me, the best of them have been with the Seacoast community. Being at Seacoast has not only changed my goals and mindset on how I want to thrive in life, but has shown me that it doesn't matter where you come from in order to succeed. Starting off my first year of high school at Revere High was difficult with many obstacles, like skipping class, not finishing assignments, and overall not doing my best, which made it feel as though I wasn't going to succeed. But with welcoming arms, Seacoast gave me that second chance to do what I can, improve that I am a smart, independent woman I am standing here today. I started going to every class, improved my attendance, and for the most part, got straight A's, or as we like to call it, competencies. And now have a scholarship for the UMass Dual Enrollment Program with an organization, Digital Ready, for visual design and coding. It is an amazing experience to watch all my fellow classmates thrive and make their own path in life, whether it's the Army, college, or jumping right into their forever career. I am very proud of every single one of us for pushing through a COVID era, online schooling, hybrid schooling, in-person learning, and off-campus, so on, to make it here today to receive our diplomas. We really have done it all. This is only the beginning of our journeys, class of 22. We have so much life ahead of us, and we'll always have the memories of high school. It has been a good one, and with that, I'm ecstatic to see where life takes us all.
Thank you, Dr. Mulligan, and thank you, Lexi. Offering the co-salutatory address are two students of superior intellect and character, Nicholas Jarasev and Angela Hoon. Nicholas will be attending Boston University, and Angela will be attending Tufts University next fall.
Let's just do one. Hair's a little messed up today, sorry guys. Right.
Just so no one gets it confused, this is Nick Jarasev.
And this is Angela Huynh.
When I first met Nick back in middle school, I knew he was going to be a problem. For the past 5 years, we have been competing against each other, and now we're standing up here beside one another. Everybody wanted to know what I would do if I didn't win.
Well, I guess we finally know. I transferred to Revere schools in 7th grade. It was the best decision of my entire life. I met so many amazing people. Yes, my classes have been challenging, but whenever my motivation was low, Angela's dedication pushed me forward. We have both pushed ourselves to achieve high grades in school, which became stressful at times, but if you know Angela, she has probably shown you that humor can solve every problem, except for maybe a calculus one.
I began my education at the Lincoln Elementary, and since then, I've been competing for almost my entire life. There, we competed for the George Cole Award for the highest academic achievement in the 5th grade. Then, in middle school, we competed again for this award. Funny part is, Nick and I were pretty neck and neck for the race of this award. You know, you almost had me beat there. Now, we stand in front of you as seniors, leaving Revere Public High Schools after spending the past 4 years chasing after the goal of being first in our class. I remember since sophomore year, Nick and I would joke around, "Can you please stop being such a tryhard and just get a B so I could be ranked first?" I guess the universe works out in funny ways, because now neither of us are valedictorian. Shout out to Jenny, we respect the grind.
All these years, we competed to achieve the highest GPA, which always presented us with a very clear right choice. I maxed out how many APs I took for the sole purpose of achieving the highest rank, but now that we're at the end of our high school journey and the competition has ended, we've had a lot of time to reflect. Sure, the number looked good on our college applications and at award ceremonies, but what did we actually achieve? Oh, okay, my bad. What did we actually achieve? While I was fighting for my AP score in U.S. history, what I actually achieved was a meaningful discussion of the failures and successes of our country and how we can improve. I also gained some pretty good trivia skills about presidents. While I was sweating about the physics test, well, that just happened. While I was sweating about that physics test, what I actually discovered was my passion for robotics. Go Neutrons, we went to Worlds this year, so, you know. And also that I wanted to make engineering my future. I'm fascinated by how tires, catapults, and even wireless charging works. Like, hear me out, okay? There's this coil called a solenoid, and it makes a magnetic field in the center.
Whoa, Nick, that's enough physics for today.
Got it. For all of our futures, there will no longer be this clear right or wrong decision, and that's pretty intimidating, right? Or is it exciting? We can choose to be exactly the people who we want to become. We all made it. We made it through COVID. So whatever you choose, just know that you can do it. And don't worry, you'll have thousands of Angelas and Jennys around you to encourage you to succeed.
My entire life has been an attempt to define myself through the validation of others, titles, and awards. I'm Salutatorian, class vice president, captain of 2 varsity sports, and I was awarded with 6 academic scholarships this year. This made for one hell of a resume, but honestly, none of it really matters. Now, I don't mean to say this from a nihilistic perspective or given to my teenage apathy, but I've learned that these achievements do not define me. For a period of my life, my academic success became a part of my personality. Especially as a first-generation Asian American woman, I wanted to embody the idea of the American dream. My parents grew up in post-war poverty and never saw a high school diploma, so I put the pressure on myself to perform well and break the cycle. Sophomore year, I took AP Statistics and AP US History just so I could take one more AP class than Nick. Looking back on it, I don't even remember what I got on my exams. You know, maybe Mr. Kimbrough was right when he said to us, "You're not going to remember your GPA in 5 years." In hindsight, my grades were nothing compared to the self-discoveries I made along the way. This year, I didn't even know what my grade in physics was for the majority of the semester. I was too preoccupied designing car models and 3D printing project parts to care. Our physics teacher, Josh Miranda, helped us both develop a love for engineering without an overemphasis on our grades. And to my peers, I hope you discovered some of your passions throughout high school as well. And if you haven't, that's okay. I'm still working on defining myself too.
So before we conclude our speech, we'd like to thank all the people who've helped us discover and define ourselves. Personally, I'd like to give a shout out to my parents, grandparents, Baba Zina, all of my family. You're all the best. Oh, okay. Miss Shavs, also, who said she would be upsetty spaghetti if I didn't say those words. So yeah, shout out to Miss Shavs. She's a character. My whole calculus table, who really helped me through the year, except for Heba, and all my classmates that made me laugh way too loud during class. And finally, all of my amazing teachers and counselors who guided me to today and taught me that learning is way more than just the grades.
Okay, Nick, now it's my turn. Thank you to our teachers and our coaches, Miss Cronin, Miss Wilkins, Miss Maniscalco, Coach Rogers, and Coach O'Donnell for caring about us not only as students, but also as humans. I'd also like to say a special thank you to Miss Casper for helping us write this speech, as well as our college applications. Go Jumbos!
And go Terriers, actually. Just go Terriers.
Hey! And to my close friends, Wilmer, Bella, and Alexio, thank you for growing up with me. And lastly, thank you to my family, especially to my older sister Rachel. You are my role model.
So thank you again for everyone who has supported us throughout our high school careers. It genuinely meant a lot. And to our peers, you have your whole lives ahead of you. Go out there and take on the world.
You are not a number, you are not your grades, but you are our future. Good luck, class of 2022.
We got it.
Thank you, Nick and Angela. If that's not collaboration, I don't know what is. The Revere High School valedictorian is a driven, brilliant, and dedicated young lady who will be attending the University of Massachusetts Lowell this fall. Miss Jenny Pitch.
Oh my gosh, I get to be tall for once. Sorry. Hello, everyone. I am so honored to have the opportunity to speak with you all today. Even now, it still feels like a dream. I never imagined I would be giving a speech like this. That said, I am so excited to congratulate all of you on this amazing day. As the child of 2 immigrants, it means a lot to me to be up here today. My parents came here as genocide survivors speaking no English, so to stand up here today as the valedictorian is not only an accomplishment for me, but also for them. Thank you to both of them for their support and love these last 18 years. Thank you to my little brother Christopher, who I personally named after my favorite Sonic character, for listening to all of my anime theories and playing video games with me even when I slowed him down. And of course, thank you to my grandmother Miye, who brought us all here. What family member or loved ones will you thank today? A huge thank you to the RHS staff. All of us here today would have never succeeded without the support of our incredible teachers who work so hard under the challenges of an ever-changing system. I am eternally grateful for Miss Marafiotti, Miss Goldman, Mr. Johnson, Miss Szymanski, and Mr. Etoff. What teachers are you eternally grateful for? Lastly, thank you to all my friends. You've made my life so much better. Thank you to my best friend Kayla, who decided to talk to the quiet girl 7 years ago and never stopped. Some of the bonds we made at RHS will be our forever people. What friendships or relationships will you cherish tonight? As the class of 2022, I know that we have all faced the unique challenges presented by the pandemic. Our last normal year was 4 years ago, when we were only freshmen. After that, we were thrown into the pit that was online school. Whether it was finding a place in your house with good Wi-Fi, somewhere where you couldn't hear your mom in the background, or hiding the reflection in your eyes as you scrolled through Instagram during a Zoom lecture, we all faced challenges through remote learning. The isolation was something that no one was prepared for. It was hard. Maybe some of you felt the effects of online learning on your performance. Your grades might have dropped and your motivation might have diminished. Maybe you had to relearn all of your social skills after interacting with nothing but profile pictures for over a year. Despite this, I know many of you took the extra time at home to learn more about yourselves. I observed so much personal growth from you over the last course of these last 2 years, and I felt so inspired by your tenacity. Some of you took the extra time at home to work on your hobbies. Some started passion projects, wrote the novel you wanted to start, created the art you never had time to produce. Some of you discovered your love for cooking and made the prettiest bread I've ever seen. Others pursued their New Year's resolution and had the time to work out regularly. And some of you realized you needed a little help and started therapy. Good job. In the face of so much hardship, you were able to make the best of a bad situation and thrive. I hope you are all giving yourselves credit. I know I haven't been able to meet all of you, but I genuinely mean it when I say I am so proud of all of us. We finished high school. We did it. That is a huge accomplishment all on its own, and I hope you are all proud of yourselves. We are leaving here today much different people than when we arrived. We all have our stories of triumph and tragedy. Regardless of how you look back on these years, I hope you are kind to your younger selves. With all that has happened these last 4 years, it is easy to believe that we could have done better. It is easy to look at the accomplishments of others and believe that they are happier, better, and more successful, that they are all living exciting, exceptional stories. But we are all the protagonists of our own tales, and there is no perfect story. We are all doing the best we can with the things we have, and there is no more to expect from each other than this. I wish for all of you to be at peace with the people you are, and move forward now ready to grow and change evermore. The next chapter of your life is here now, and it is up to you to make the most of it. You might be attending college, joining the military, starting an apprenticeship, or diving straight into the workforce. Some of you might be taking a gap year. Maybe some of you are still in the process of figuring things out, and that's okay too. Regardless of your next steps, I am confident that you will make the right choices for yourselves and will find fulfillment wherever life leads you. I wish all of you the happiest of lives and hope to see you doing great things when I internet stalk you in my 20s. Congratulations, class of 2022.
Thank you, Jenny, for those beautiful words. And finally, it is with deep respect and appreciation that I ask your class president, Ms. Shema Boris, to bring us home with the last speech of this magnificent evening. Shema will be attending Suffolk University in the fall. President Boris.
Good evening, friends, family, staff, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2022. We truly appreciate all of you attending this very special day. But before I get into the good stuff, first, I would like to start off with some shout-outs. First, I would like to thank my mom and dad for their continuous support. As the first person in my family to go to college, I am so proud to fulfill their dreams. And to my brothers, you can finally save up on gas money because you no longer have to take me to school, but also for being there when I needed you guys. I would like to thank the admin team for their hard work and dedication, especially Dr. Rockwood and our class advisor, Mr. Nguyen. But most importantly, I want to express gratitude to Dr. Perella, who made all of our events possible. From pep rally to Mr. RHS to prom, we thank you for allowing us to make the most fun of our last year of high school in such a difficult time. It is a bittersweet coincidence that you started your first year as principal when we were freshmen and now moving on with us as we graduate. And lastly, I would like to give a huge thank you to the class of 2022 for giving me the opportunity to deliver your graduation speech. Now, let's state the obvious. It's been an interesting 4 years. Remember your first day as freshmen. Remember walking into the auditorium doors and studying through our first assembly about the expectations for the next 4 years of your life. Freshman year. I remember idolizing the cool senior kids. Maybe you remember searching for your biology class or wondering who to sit with at lunch on that very first day. Sophomore year. I remember getting accustomed to the Revere High School culture, attending Friday night football games, joining different clubs, and most importantly, forming new friendships. But then on March 13th, 2020, our whole lives changed. What was supposed to be a 2-week vacation turned into a year-long experience of learning and being at home. Trying to figure out a new way of living was probably one of the most difficult challenges that we all had to face. Junior year. Many of us felt a loss of hope while being fully remote. We missed out on soccer games, speech and debate competitions, robotics, or hanging out in the learning commons during lunch. But our hope was restored when we came back in April, as we finally got the opportunity to come back to school and finally reconnect with the things we love doing. Now, senior year. I don't want to minimize the academic piece, but I'm sure many of you would be happy to be finished with calc, or that English research project, or maybe the stressful college application process. I am so proud of all of you. But I want to highlight the best moments of senior year. We managed to pull off in fantastic haunted hallways. Shout out to the groups that made all the little kids cry in fear. That was pretty funny. We executed a memorable pep rally with potato sack races, dodgeball, and pie in the face. Thank you, Dr. Kelly. We won the Thanksgiving game against Winthrop. We raised lots of funds at Mr. RHS. Thank you to everyone who helped and participated. We attended the first RHS senior prom in 3 years. Everyone looked beautiful. Finally, we accomplished a memorable senior prank, maybe the best one yet, and recorded the first lip dub in 10 years. I am so proud of us. Now, as seniors, it is time for us to close this chapter and open a new one. Look at every hardship we endured, how we adapted, overcame, and grew. Look at how we succeeded in the past 4 years. And when you step onto the stage and receive your diploma, remember the 4 years, the 720 wake-ups, and the 2,928 80-minute blocks. Your hard work is finally paid off. The moment that felt like centuries away has finally arrived. Congratulations, graduates of 2022. Kiss my class, RHS. We made it.
Thank you, Shayma. And now for the moment we've all been waiting for, the presentation of diplomas. Members of the Revere High School Committee, I am pleased to certify that the following students have fulfilled all of the course requirements of the Revere Public Schools. Whoa, Leah.
Shayma Boris. Angela Hun. Majda Luadi. Haley Anchetta. Jenny Pitch. Alexia Helen Sereno. Nick Garasev. Parker Legier. Adrian Jesus Acosta. Catherine Acosta Espinosa. Rodrigo Fabian Aido Carrion. Danielle Aguiar. William Aguilar. Sebastian Aguirre. Andrea Aguirre Salazar.
Congratulations.
Elias Eit Ilgagarar. Christopher Alexander Alfaro. Guadalupe Del Carmen Alfaro. Monya Omer Ali. Oscar Alejandro Alzate Bustamante. Aya Amar Mansour.
Peter, if you want to get on these, feel free.
Rami Amizani.
Well, good. You see it?
Noelis Aponte Santiago.
When you want to give it your safety. That was the best.
Kenny Arango. Sofia Arcinegas Padron. Jose Leonardo Argueta. Rochelle Arias.
Congratulations, Michelle.
Kevin Arias Cardona. Wendy Arias Guevara. Emily Jasmine Arias Villa. Thomas Artizabal. Valentina Artizabal Idaraga. Carrie Avalon Espino. Amar Advik. Tatiana Avila Velasquez. Estefany Aviles. Eric Ayala. Walid Ayad. Ishmael Azaral. Dre Badgett. Daniela Baez. Jason Bailey. Justin Bala. Marvin Bala. Aminata Benguro. Kylie Barker. Vincenzo Burrill. Ramadan Berry. Emily Barbosa. Neve Angel Baskin Arnold. Carla Maria Batres. David Bedoya. Razan Belgandus. Fatima Zara Belkadar. Gianni Belia. Michael Beltre Sanchez. Carly Bennett.
Congratulations, Callie.
Jason Bailey.
Congratulations, Jason.
Mohammed Amin Benzerjeb. Cameron Bertocci.
Good job, Karen. Congratulations.
Angel Villamoria.
Congratulations, Angel.
Brandon Bitto. Murillo Salther Blesson.
So formal, Shannon.
Maria Paulina Borquez Quintero. Eric Alexander Bohorquez. Stephanie Abigail Bonilla Barrera.
Stephanie, congratulations.
Gianna Borgatti Cody. Isabella Borges. Anthony John Boyd Jr.
Congratulations, Anthony. Thank you.
Richard Bravo Jr.
Bravo, I love it. Good job, Richard. Love it.
Cassandra Brazo Cervera.
Congratulations.
Christina Brazo Cervera.
Congratulations.
Michaela Broomfield. Emma Bruno.
Congratulations, Emma.
Eneli Buenrostro Martinez. Janaya Boucham.
Congratulations, Janaya.
Iqbal Butt. Kiara Liz Calcano Duverge. Christina Kalo.
Christina, congratulations.
Maria Clara Campos.
Congratulations, Maria.
Geraldine Canales.
Congratulations, Charlie.
Elizabeth Cañas. Kayla Cantarero. Daniel Cardona. Bonjean Caro Quiros. Jasmine Carpio. Jomar Cruz.
I'm gonna miss you.
Sabrina Carrion. Michelle Carvajal Jimenez.
Congratulations, Michelle.
Carolina Carvalho Betero.
Oh, it's the moment. It's the moment.
Curi Castillo Paredes.
Congratulations.
Santiago Castro.
Congratulations.
Angel Ceja.
Congratulations.
Sidi Shakur.
Congratulations.
Miriam Sharti.
Yes. Congratulations.
Mariana Chavar Viarga. Brian Chavez.
Congratulations.
Matthew Joseph Chianca.
Congratulations.
Taha Chibani.
Congratulations.
Allison Choc Chavez. Jessica Hoot Chuk.
Congratulations, Jessica.
Sophia Chopri.
Congratulations, Sophia.
Nicholas Chui. Michelle Carolina Clara Vargas. James Clado.
Congratulations, James.
Sarah Colorado Flores. Claudia Dulce Maria Cordero Contreras.
Congratulations.
Danilo Correa Ortiz. Isabella Correa. Seth Correa. Felipe Lima Cota. Camilo Cuartas Lopera. Isabella Cuello Bules. Anthony Julius Cutler. Carolina Castro da Silva. Tiffany da Silva. Evan King Darcy. Silas Luther Carmelot Davis. Angie Natalia Daza Vanegas. Alan De La Rosa Polanco. Cayo Cesar de Suiza Lopez. Melanie De Leon. Melvin De Leon Argueta. Juliana Camille Del Greco. Naomi Kathleen Ting DeMoro. Skyla De Simone. Tom Desir. Victoria Rose DeYoung. Alex Diaz. Callie Renee DiBattista. James Dixon. Christian Valente dos Santos. Ishani Doshi. Matthew Duque Gill. Abdraman Elarusi Edrisi. Elmadi Elkawakibu. Sabrine El Mukhtari. Amin El Fadil. Leslie Yanali Erasco Hernandez. Devlin Espillat Contreras. Islani Espinosa Paulino. Leilani Estrella. Carl Eugene. Abdi Mukhtar Farah. Samantha Farias. Emerson Gerardo Flamenco Aviles. Kevin Flores Alfaro. Angel Rafael Flores Escobar. Kevin Flores Fuentes. Braden Osvaldo Flores Guevara. Rubia Flores Valle. Daniel Joseph Francioni. Ashley Fuentes Landaverde. Jonathan Graciano Fulla. Douglas Funes. Allison Gabriela Galdamez Rodriguez. Gabriel Humberto Gallardo. Luis Galvez Lascano. Juliana Garcia. Patricia Garcia Elias. Denzel Garcia Pereira.
Let's go, Daisy!
Sarah Garzon Guerrero. Sergio Garzon. Kanisha Andrina Germain. Hamza Gul. Ariani Giovanello. Salome Geraldo. Jeremy Gutierrez. Julian Golia. Adrian Gomez. Lenice Gomez de Mello. Emilio Gomez. Emily Gomez. Max Sebastian Gomez Gil. Augusto Andre Goncalves. Ricardo Adelino Goncalves. Nicole Gonzalez. Edgar Gonzalez. Mia Isabella Gorman. Orfa Granados. Adrian Grion. Marcos Guerrero. Kenny Alexander Guerrero Alvarez. Marcos Guimares. Samuel Gutierrez Oriave. Catalina Gutierrez Orrego. Jose Guzman Pineda. Sammy Haley. Priscilla Haro. Isaac Harrington. Annalisa Rita Hart. Fatima Hartut. Anwar Mohammed Hassin. Ashraf Mahmoud Hassin. Ihab Hazimeh. Alton Haziri. Brian Anau Jaramillo. Valentina Anau Jaramillo. Daniel Anau Mejia. Giovanni Francisco Hernandez. Axel Hernandez Sanchez. Arath Hernandez Nieto. Juan Sebastian Herrera Acevedo. Tyler Hin. Ashton Wong. Tam Wong. Salah Eddin Hosseini. Beyonce Summer Hu. John Hoxa. Mudader Hussein. Maya Imemovic. Anthony Insanya Parziali. Mohammed Jedawi. Daniel Andres Jimenez. Syra Jimenez Molina. Treza Johnson. Madison Jones. Yes. Keith Thomas Jones. Gabriella Marie Jones. Ribas Hiwa Kamal. Elias Kubash. Mohammed Amin Laresh. Helen Landaverde. Laura Lara Gonzalez. Emily Larios Garcia. Khalil Lasheb. Sophia Lely. Zoe Jane Legrand. Gianna Maria Lelos. Saul Jose Limas Aguilar. Zaid Limos de Leon. Daniela Leon Lazarte. Miguel Leonardi. Sofia Lagrasso. Juan Manuel Londoño Marin. Norby Londoño Urube. Erica Lopera Acevedo. Christopher Lopera Osorno. Diana Damaris Lopez. Luis Thomas Lopez. Daniel Alexander Lucci. Santiago Madrid Martinez. Gianna Maureen Mahoney. Tiffany Mahano Martinez. Fabiana Malachowski. Stephanie Gabriela Mancia. Christian Mancia Herrera. Diane Julissa Mancio. Anwar Marbuha. Mark Francesco Marchesi. Talita Luisa Marquez Bruno. Luis Manuel Marquez. David Marquez. Jonathan O'Neill Marrero. Kayla Elizabeth Martelli. Isabel Amaris Martin. Rebecca Martinez. Kevin Martinez Colocho. Jeffrey Martinez Gomez. Jefferson Martinez Morales. Kaylee Diane Matthias. Devin Ethan McClure. Helena Mebrantu. Erica Mejia. Jefferson Mejia. Jennifer Giselle Mejia Duras. Jessica Mejia Gaviria. Danilo Mejia Jimenez. Perla Charlene Mendez Rodriguez. Jason Steven Menjivar Galvez. Jayron Valera Mercado. Jared Mercado. Addison Ali Marita Diaz. Emily Rocio Marino. Maisha Mezan. Daniel Miranda. Basil Mirza. Fernando Arturo Morales Cuevas. Jennifer Celia Moran. Luis Moran Mestanza. Isan Morwen. Donia Mustafa. Emily Moya Membreno. Emily Mulis. Valentina Muneton Alvarez. Giselle Murcia. Lillian Giselle Murcia Calderon. Jennifer Elizabeth Murga Vasquez. Jeffrey Murillo. Nora Maziger. And Clarido Nanushi. Mateus Muniz Negrini. Nathan Nguyen. Mateo Norena. Astrid Esperanza Noriega. Marissa Nunez Oliveira. Isabel Nunez. Robert O'Brien. Melissa O'Hearn. Estuardo Ochoa de Leon. Nada Omara. Michelle Horta Gonzalez. Karime Ortez Quijada. Kimberly Ortiz. Olivia Osborne. Ashley Osgood. David Osorio Peraza. Daniel Ospina Vasquez. Mohammed Wakani. Yasmin Pahani. Leon Rani Ouch. Adam Oldsfia. Zachary Oldsfia. Quentin Overholt. Abraham Pais Castillo. David Paiva. Jetjona Pekalari. Victor Pelletieri. Pedro Enrique Herrera.
I don't know if he wants me on that. Who are you? Alexis Perez Fuentes. Alexis Perez. This is Alexis, my guy. So Alexis?
Alexis Perez Fuentes. Cindy Pham. Zakia Romanza Phillip. Samantha Pineda Hernandez. William Vladimir Portillo. Noé Alberto Portillo Ramos. Valeria Puerta. Imani Raka. Wissal Rashad. Wasif Rahman. Steve Ramirez Carpio. Skyla Rose Rappel. Imran Rashid. Erica Restrepo. Karen Restrepo Gomez. Jessica Nicole Reyes. Adrian Rincon. Natalia Rivadera Para. Diana Michelle Rivera Lima. Alexander Rodriguez Interiano. Christian Giovanni Rodriguez. Yvonne Rodriguez. Evans Rodriguez. Jenny Rodriguez. Victor Daniel Rodriguez. Wilmer Rodriguez Mejia. Brianna Lizette Roman. Sophia Rojas. Grace Nicole Rondon. Camila Rosa. Hector Carabetti Rosa. Mateo Rosario. Amzi Ruiz. Amara Bernadette Russo. Imad Sedi. Jean Saint Dick. Miguel Angel Salazar Peraza. Jonathan Samuel. Elizabeth Sanchez. Christopher Santini. Anna Carolita Andrade Santos. Matthew Santos. Kayla Marie Sarmanian. Soraya Sefiyui. Amira Seykat. Martino Setapani. Thomas John Shanbar. Rain Salim Sabibi. Lucas Silva. Camilla Silva Venland. Trinity Sim. Leonardo Simoncello Poncenotto. Vincent Oliver Snyder. Dua Soltani. Luca Tanza Sambun. Natalie Soriano. Olvin Daniel Sosa Cardenas. Jada Misty Annette Spencer Chrysostamo. Simon Suarez Munoz. Yaneli Suazo. Ayana Suchiti Burgos. Michael Tabares. Juan Camilo Taborda Gil. Giselle Tamayo Castrillon. Christina Rose Tatoski. Ernesto Tellez Buenrostro Jr. Kevin Tesorero Lopez. Anthony Testa. Alan Joseph Thomas. Stephen Ticliore Agudelo. Maxwell Toledo. Absi Feisa Tola. Lena Tran. Lorena Tran. Vincent Tran. Alexio Trujillo. Mike Troches Limas. Donald John Ulwick. Arlen Urbina Escobar. Catherine Natasha Uribe. Dayanara Uritia Nahera. Isabeli Victoria Ucero. Sofia Grace Valencia. Jeshua Vargas Valenzuela. Anthony Brian Vasquez Posado. Yalitze Vasquez Cervellon. Alice Valesquez Rodas. Elmar Velik. Gabriela Vittoria. Eduarda Nicole Vidori Garcia. Monica Villa Quispe. Brianna Erica Vilme. Taylor Morgan Walsh. Tenzin Wangdu. Samuel Whitehead. Stephen Wickens. Mark Allen Willie. Elia Woodard. Cameron Alejandro Yanes Cabral. Madeline Karina Yanes Hernandez. And last but not least, Nancy Mercedes Zaldana Serna.
Everybody still have their phones? Jenny, you're gone. You're on left. Oh.
Most wonderful class of 2022. In my last official directive as your principal, you are now dismissed.